How many of you don't know English here? Evariki English raadu? Who don't know English? Okay. Who knows only Telugu? Only Telugu, no English. Hindi nahi aata. Only English. Telugu. Okay. ఈరోజు శ్రీల భక్తి సిద్ధాంత సరస్వతి మహారాజుల వారి యొక్క తిరోభావ మహోత్సవం అండి. టుడే ఈస్ ద డిసపియరెన్స్ డే ఆఫ్ హిస్ డివైన్ గ్రేస్ శ్రీల భక్తి సిద్ధాంత సరస్వతి మహారాజ్. టుడే ఈస్ వెరీ వెరీ ఆస్పిషియస్ డే. శ్రీల భక్తి సిద్ధాంత సరస్వతి మహారాజ్ ఈజ్ నన్ అదర్ దాన్ ద స్పిరిచువల్ మాస్టర్ ఆఫ్ శ్రీల ప్రభుపాద. హూ ఈజ్ హీ? ద స్పిరిచువల్ మాస్టర్ ఆఫ్ శ్రీల ప్రభుపాద. శ్రీల ప్రభుపాదుల వారి యొక్క గురువు గారు అన్నమాట. శ్రీల భక్తి సిద్ధాంత సరస్వతి మహారాజ్ was born in the year 1874, February 6th, in the presidency of Bengal. In the current days, it's called Jagannath Puri. In the Jagannath Puri, he was born. So, at his birth, some 32 special symptoms of a great person was observed. ఆయన పుట్టినప్పుడు 32 రకాలైనటువంటి ప్రత్యేక గుణాలని గమనించారన్నమాట. చాలా విశేషమైన గుణగణాలని గమనించారు. ఆయన తన మెడ చుట్టూ ఒక జంధ్యములాగా పేగుని వేసుకుని పుట్టారనమాట. అంటే ఒక బ్రాహ్మణుడికి జంధ్యంలా. He was born with the umbilical cord surrounding his body, just like a Brahmin thread. It was surrounding his body, symbolizing that in the future he'll become a great devotee of the Lord, and he'll become an acharya for this world, like that. We never see any person. Normally, children born with the umbilical cord surrounding their neck, not with the body, just like the Brahminical thread. Very rare to see like this. It was a symptom that Bhaktisiddhanta Sarasvati Maharaj, he'll be an extraordinary acharya in the Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya. And the 32 symptoms of a great devotee or a great person was found when he was born. So, when he was 6 months old, Jagannath, a chariot was passing by his house. His house is very close to Jagannath Puri temple, just walkable distance. So the chariot of Jagannath is passing by. The chariot was stopped in front of his house for 3 continuous days. Chariot is not moving at all. They were trying so many other ways, this way, that way, so many ways here and there they are trying, but chariot is not moving an inch. Chariot was moved only after Bhaktisiddhanta Sarasvati Maharaj went up to the chariot and paid his obeisances to Jagannatha. Bhaktisiddhanta Sarasvati Maharaj's father, who is he? Bhakti Vinod Tagore. His mother, Bhagavati Devi Dasi. His mother took the opportunity of the presence of the chariot and she carried the baby to the chariot. So because Bhakti Vinod Tagore those days is the main administrator for the Jagannatha temple. Under him all the pandas and all used to work. So they gave him the opportunity to claim the Radha. Then she went up the Radha and she placed the baby on the lotus feet of the Jagannatha. When baby is getting up, a garland from the Jagannatha hand fell down and it was encircled the neck of the Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Maharaj. Just like Jagannath is putting the garland. Sometimes garland falls and touches our head or hand, something like that. But it don't encircle our neck. Just like a garland somebody is putting to you. This is one more significance. You see, great devotees, stalwart acharyas, are acharyas from the beginning. They didn't become acharyas in between just like that. They got the power and they became acharyas. No. They were acharyas sent by the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Vishnu or Krishna. ఆచార్యులు అనేటువంటి వారు వాళ్ళు పుట్టుకతోనే ఆచార్యులు అన్నమాట. వాళ్ళలో లక్షణాలు అన్నీ పుష్కలంగా ఉంటాయి. వాళ్ళు మధ్యలో ఏదో ఒక పవర్ వచ్చేసి ఒక ఎలక్ట్రిక్ షాక్ కొట్టేసి పెద్దగా గురువులు అయిపోరన్నమాట. వాళ్ళు గురువులు పుట్టుకతోనే గురువులుగా ఉంటారన్నమాట. భగవంతుడు వాళ్ళని ఈ లోకంలోకి పంపిస్తాడు తన యొక్క అనుచరుల కింద. తెలుగులో కరెక్ట్గా చెప్పాలంటే తన యొక్క దూతల కింద పంపిస్తాడన్నమాట. భగవంతుడు పంపిస్తాడు. భక్తి సిద్ధాంత సరస్వతి మహారాజ్ ఎవరో కాదు, ఒక మంజీరి అన్నమాట. మంజీరి కృష్ణుడు పంపిస్తాడనమాట, నువ్వు వెళ్ళి ఇక్కడ ప్రచారం చెయ్యి అనేసి. సో దట్ వాజ్ ద వన్ మోర్ ఇన్స్టెంట్. but next instant, then when he was grown up a little old, like just a 2 years or 3 years boy, then Bhakti Vinod Thakur has brought fresh mangoes from the market. Being the children, what you used to do in your childhood when your father brings some special sweets or some nicely fresh fruits, something like that, immediately we'll go and grab that and we'll start eating. Yes or no? We'll say, I want first, I want the first one, I want the first one. If 2-3 children are there, they'll fight, I want the first one, I want the first one. Like that, Bhaktisiddhanta Sarasvati Maharaj also, he attempted to eat one mango. But Bhaktivinoda Thakur literally very mildly scolded him. Just not even a scolding, just a hint or a warning. No, these fruits were meant to offering to Krishna and Jagannath. You cannot eat like this. Why are you eating like this? Bhaktivinoda Thakur asked Bhaktisiddhanta Sarasvati Maharaj. So Bhaktisiddhanta Maharaj realized, then he understood, he was the offender to Krishna. The bhoga which is meant to offer to Krishna, he attempted to eat the bhoga which is meant to Krishna. He tried of eating something like that. So he realized, and from the rest of his life, he didn't even touch a mango. Even his early days, older days, even after taking sannyasa also, he never touched a mango. He used to call himself, he was the offender to Lord because he attempted to eat. See, he's just a small child. He's a kid. 2-3 years means who, what they knows. In the years of 2-3 years old kids, what and all we have done. So much ruckus we have done. ఒక 2-3 సంవత్సరాల చిన్న పిల్లవాడికి ఎంత జ్ఞానోదయమో చూడండి. ఎవరైనా చెప్పగలుగుతారా ఆ విధంగా? 2 సంవత్సరాల పిల్లవాడేంటి, అంతటి జ్ఞానబోధ ఏమిటి? అదే భగవంతుడు ఆయన్ని దూత కింద పంపించాడని చెప్పడానికి ఒక లక్షణం అన్నమాట. లేదంటే అంతటి మహోన్నత జ్ఞానం అతనికి వస్తుందా? 60 ఏళ్ళు వచ్చినా సరే చిన్నప్పుడు చేసిన విషయం వల్ల మామిడి పండ్లు తినకుండా ఉండటం, అది ఆయన యొక్క గొప్పతనం అన్నమాట. అలాగే చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి కూడా from childhood, under the guidance of his father Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he started learning devotional service and worshipping Radha, Krishna and all. And when he was grown up, he started studying in the British, whatever schools and colleges available those days. He started studying and he completed his studies by 19th century. He was born in the 1874. By 1898-99, like that, he completed. In the year 1900, he started working. 1900 to 1905, he worked in a Tripur, a court of the king. And in what stream Bhaktisiddhanta Sarasvati Maharaj excelled his education? Anybody could guess? Yes, Jyotishya, astrology, he was excelled. Yes. He was done his studies in the Surya Siddhanta. Which Siddhanta? Surya Siddhanta. He was very expert astrologer those days. So a king appointed him as a personal astrologer for identifying his dynasties, all these things. Some work has to be done, editing work. For that, he was appointed. Then Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Maharaj worked till 1905. Later, he decided, no, I should not work. I should leave and I should take initiation and should start my spiritual journey. He decided like that. Before this one only, in 1898, 96, 97, something like that, he was introduced to Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj, the well-known spiritual leader those days. He was known for his austerities. Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj, he was known for his austerities. So he could identify, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Maharaj could identify, is the perfect person for me to take initiation. And his father also guided him, he should take initiation from Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj. When Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Maharaj in the year 1905, first time he approached Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj. Maharaj, please initiate me in the Vaishnava Sampradaya and give me the Diksha, he asked. Then Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj, he was illiterate. He don't know AB, we don't know A, also. He was illiterate. Then he thought, he's a scholar in English and a modern education and all. He was a scholar. How can he initiate a well-educated person, an illiterate like me? Like that he thought, and he denied. No, I cannot initiate. Later again he approached. Then he said, no, Mahaprabhu didn't give me permission to initiate you. Then he approached like that few times. At one time he decided, and he approached Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj, a kind of a bridge or on the bank of the Ganges, I think he approached. Then he says, Maharaj, will you give me initiation or you want me to jump into the Ganges and commit suicide? Gaur Kishore Babaji Maharaj thought, he is a mad person. If I don't initiate him, he really jump into the Ganges and commit suicide. So better I'll initiate him. It must be good. Like that he thought. 1905లో గౌర్ కిషోర్ బాబాజీ మహారాజ్ దగ్గర నుంచి భక్తి సిద్ధాంత సరస్వతి మహారాజు వారు దీక్షను తీర్చుకోవడానికి సంకల్పించుకున్నారన్నమాట. సంకల్పించుకుని మహారాజుల వారు నాకు దీక్షను ప్రసాదించి మీ అనుగ్రహానికి పాత్రలు అయ్యేటట్టు చూడండి స్వామి అని వేడుకున్నారన్నమాట. అంటే భక్తి సిద్ధాంత సరస్వతి మహారాజులు అడగగానే అప్పుడు ఆయన ఉన్నత విద్యాశ్రేణిలో ఉత్తమ శ్రేణిలో ఉత్తీర్ణులై ఉన్నారు కాబట్టి అలాంటి వారిని నిరక్షరాసుడైనటువంటి నేను దీక్ష ఇవ్వాలా అలాంటి వారికి, అది సమయస్కరం కాదు, శ్రేష్టకరం కాదు అనేసి ఆయన నేను ఇవ్వను నాయన అని చెప్పేశారనమాట. తిరస్కరించారు. మళ్ళీ రెండోసారి కూడా అడిగి నాకు ఎలా అయినా సరే దీక్షను ప్రసాదించండి అని అడిగితే, ఇంకా నాకు చైతన్య మహాపుల వారి అనుజ్ఞ రాలేదు నీకు దీక్ష ఇవ్వటానికి అని చెప్పారనమాట. కానీ అలా చెప్పేటప్పటికి ఏమైంది, ఓహో ఇలా అయితే లాభం లేదనేసి కొన్నిసార్లు ఇలా ప్రయత్నించిన తర్వాత ఇంకొకసారి నది ఒడ్డుకి వెళ్ళి ఆయన్ని జగన్నాథ్ గౌరకిషోర్ దాస్ బాబాజీ మహారాజు వారిని కలిసి, మీరు నాకు దీక్ష ఇవ్వకపోతే నేను ఈ గంగలోకి దూకి ఆత్మహత్య చేసుకుంటాను, మీరు నాకు దీక్ష ఇస్తారా లేదా అని అడిగితే, వామ్మో వీడికి దీక్ష ఇవ్వకపోతే ఇలాంటి పని చేసినా చేస్తాడు, అనవసరంగా ఎందుకు లేని పని గొడవ అనుకుని ఆయనకి దీక్ష ఇవ్వడానికి ఒప్పుకున్నారన్నమాట. గౌరకిషోర్ దాస్ బాబాజీ మహారాజ్కి ఒక్కరే ఒక డిసైపుల్ అనమాట, అది ఓన్లీ భక్తి సిద్ధాంత సరస్వతి మహారాజ్. ఎంతో వేల లక్షల మంది పనికిరాని గురువుగారిని పట్టించుకోకుండా గురువుగారిని హేళన చేసేటువంటి శిష్యులు ఉన్నా కూడా ఆణిముత్యం లాంటి భక్తి సిద్ధాంత సరస్వతి మహారాజు లాంటి శిష్యులు ఒక్కలున్నా సరిపోతుంది. పనికిరాని మనలాంటి శిష్యులు వేల కోట్లలో ఉన్నా కన్నా ఆణిముత్యం లాంటి భక్తి సిద్ధాంత సరస్వతి మహారాజుల వారు ఒక్కరు చాలన్నమాట. ఒకసారి అతను అడుగుతాడనమాట భక్తి సిద్ధాంత సరస్వతి మహారాజుని, మీ గురువుగారిని చూడు, ఓన్లీ ఇక్కడే కూర్చొని జపం చేస్తుంటాడు ఎప్పుడు కూడా. కానీ నువ్వు చూడు, అన్ని చోట్లకి వెళ్ళి ఎన్నో మఠాలని అది ఇది స్థాపించావు, నువ్వు చాలా గొప్పగా చేస్తున్నావు అని ఆయన్ని ఎంకరేజ్ చేస్తారన్నమాట. నువ్వు చాలా బాగా చేస్తున్నావు పొగుడుతారనమాట. అప్పుడు భక్తి సిద్ధాంత సరస్వతి మహారాజుల వారు అంటారు, ఏంటి నేను చేసేది? మా గురువుగారు ఇంజిను, నేను చక్రం. ఇంజిన్ ఉంటేనే చక్రం తిరుగుతుంది, ఆయన ఉన్నారు కాబట్టి నేను తిరుగుతున్నాను, లేదంటే నేను తిరగలేను అని చెప్తాడనమాట. చూడండి ఆయనకి ఎంత గురువు భక్తి ఉందో. యాక్చువల్లీ Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Maharaj is just like a pearl, a disciple, a excellent and wonderful disciple. Like this, like Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Maharaj, one disciple is sufficient for an acharya, like Gaurkishore Das Babaji Maharaj. Instead of having so many thousands and crowds of disciples, those are useless and who don't do any service. But Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Maharaj, see, such an expert acharya, he established 64 Gaudiya Mathas. How many? 64 Gaudiya Mathas. In that 17 Gaudiya Mathas are there in Navadvip Mandalam, Navadvip Dhama, and 3 to 4 are there in abroad. One in Rangoon, one is London, one more in Germany, one more somewhere else, I forgot. Remaining are there all over the India. See, those many matas he established, and nobody could defeat him. He used to have so many arguments, so many philosophical discussions with Mayavadis, all those things, all the Mayavadis, even Vaishnava cults used to have the discourses. And Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Maharaj used to come out victorious. Always, not even one time he lost. Wherever he goes and starts his discourse, and he comes victorious. Because of this, he was called a Simha Guru, a lion Guru. Lion cannot be repeated by any other animal. Yes or no? In the forest, no other animal can defeat the lion. Like that, any philosopher cannot defeat Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Maharaj. Because of that, he was called as a lion guru. He's awarded that. Once, one social person, he praises Bhaktisiddhanta Maharaj, saying that, what a stalwart devotee you are. See, you are so nice. You are roaming and creating so many institutes, and you are preaching so nicely. But your guru is just sitting in one place and is chanting. Like that, he says, and he appreciates Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Maharaj. But Bhaktisiddhanta Maharaj says, my guru is like an engine, I'm just like a wheel. Because of him only, I'm able to rotate all over the world. You see? And Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Maharaj is the first one to bring the revolution in the thinking. And he is the first one to initiate Brahmana Diksha for non-born Brahmin. Those who didn't born in the Brahmin family, he gave Brahmana Diksha for the first time. And he's the first person to travel in a car. Those days, all the sannyasis used to travel in bullock cart. But he's the first person to travel in a car. And he used to travel in ancient steam engine boats and all. See, those days it was so offensive, it is. A sannyasi means he has to travel either in the bullock cart or a rickshaw, something like that, and he should not cross an ocean. A sannyasi should not cross an ocean. Like that, so many restrictions were there. But Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Maharaj is the first one to send his disciples to abroad. He sent Rangoon in the boats. In the ships, Rangoon, devotees went to Rangoon, Germany and London. They went and tried to preach. They are the first one. He's the first one to send. And he's the first one to initiate those who are born from the non-Brahmin family backgrounds. Initiated with Brahmana Diksha. And he's a very expert in his discourses, anything. And I heard somebody was telling, even Prabhupada says in one lecture, for Bhagavad Gita, first verse, Bhaktisiddhanta Sarasvati Maharaj gave a 1 month discourse. 1 month continuously he was giving lecture on the first verse of Bhagavad Gita. Even for Bhagavatam also he gave like that. Few months he gave. For one verse, for us to speak 1 hour, it's very difficult. What to say about 1 month? It is possible for like ordinary people like us? No. For one verse, he gave discourse for 1 month. It's unimaginable. Just like passing a cloud for us. We cannot even imagine. He is such a stalwart Acharya. And Bhaktisiddhanta Sarasvati Maharaj initiated Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada in 1933. And Bhaktisiddhanta Sarasvati Maharaj passed away in 1937, 1st Jan. When he was born, I told the date exactly. You want to tell? 1874 is correct. February 6th. He was born in the February 6th, 1874. Correct. At least year you remember. Yeah. And 1st Jan, 1937, he passed away from this material world. And here one more important thing, one more important point we should all remember. What is that? Acharya's disappearance means not like us. It's not called a death ceremony or passing away ceremony. It's a disappearance. They appear, they disappear. Just like a sun. Sun appears in the morning at the sunrise time and it disappears at the time of sunset. Does it mean that sun is not there? Sun is set. Sun is died. No. For our case, the body will die, but soul will be there. But Bhaktisiddhanta Sarasvati Maharaj and all, they are extraordinary acharyas. They'll be there like that. They'll just disappear for our vision, that's all. They live in their words in the form of books. Who says that? I don't know Bhaktisiddhanta Sarasvati Maharaj said or not, but Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, our spiritual master, said that. I live in my books. As long as Prabhupada books are there, he's living with us. His Vani is there. If you read his exact purports, that purport is so potent till now, even the current generations. A decade back, 10 years back, we happened to meet one more spiritual organization. The members of that organization, all of them are very old. Most of them are 50. 50% of them are 60 plus 70s, like that. And they're very old. They're carrying some sticks and coming. And they're trying to run that organization. I don't reveal the name of the organization. It's another spiritual organization. We happen to meet them. So one of them realized, even though this Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada passed away in 1977, still now is so potent and able to produce young people like you. Those days maybe I was 30 years, just 30. Young people like you, all of you are joining so nicely and dedicated your life. Like that he was wondered. Because in their organization, all of them are old people. They are unable to get up. In old days, we know, no, all the vyadis will come. Most of the diseases will attack the body. And if you cannot stand, you cannot sit. If you sit, somebody's help is required to get up. That was the situation, no? It will be the situation for everyone. Yes or no? Yes. So those old people, they are managing that institute. But they are seeing all of your youngsters only. No one is touching, not even 40 or 45. One of us is, I think, 40 crossed those days. But remaining all are we are youngsters, 30, 28, 29, like that. And he was wondered, why? 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 Because Prabhupada is still living in his books. And if you hear Srila Prabhupada lecture, it's so live till now. So appealing for us. Normally, outside people, if they give some instructions and they make analogies and they make theories, and they say, these are the theories made in the 70s, maybe early 60s. It don't suits now, or it don't fit for the current generation. Gen Z, this current generation, I don't know, Gen Z or whatever, what do you call. For these youngsters, it's not going to fit. Yeah, maybe material theories, it may not fit, but not Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam purports what Srila Prabhupada gave. They are so lively and energetic. Just by reading, we are mesmerized. We feel like that Krishna is next to us. And we can see Krishna in the purports of Srila Prabhupada. Everybody asks us, no? Have you seen Krishna? Have you seen Krishna? We can see Krishna in the purports of Srila Prabhupada. That much, yes, recognition, realization we should have. Yes or no? Yes. See, that is the potency of an Acharya. Like that Acharya came to this material world and went back to spiritual world. Those days has to be celebrated. Those days has to be celebrated. And the Acharyas has to be worshipped. Our worship of Acharya is different from a worship of a politician. In the outside world also, if a politician, a famous politician passes away or something happens to him, immediately a statue of him was installed in the nooks and corners of the city. Most of the places, initially most of the places they'll install. Then what will happen to that statue? Throughout the year, all the pigeons, various other birds will come and pass the stool and the statue and will go away. Nobody cares for that. Everybody takes light. Nobody cares. One day will come. His birthday or his death anniversary day will come. Then they'll, oh my God. Then they'll clean and they'll put a nicely decorate the statue and they'll put one garland. These days they'll take selfie and post it in Instagram and social media. It is the trend. This is their worship. 363 days you forgot and 2 days only you remembered. Our this thing is not like that. Our this thing is that we should be indebted to them throughout life. Throughout our life, we should be indebted to our Guru, Srila Prabhupada. Why? Why? Because he gave that much knowledge. He opened our eyes to the spiritual life. If Prabhupada would not have been there, how would have been? Maybe myself means I would be roaming here and there like a madman and struggling with some projects. Frustrated up with so many projects, all these things. I don't know. I could not even imagine. Okay? The Bhaktisiddhanta Sarasvati Maharaj, he passed away in the year 1937 in the 1st Jan. Early morning around 5 o'clock in the early morning he passed away. In the Brahma Muhurta he passed away. And is coming to this material world, going from this material world are the same. There is no difference for an Acharya like him. For us difference is there. But an Acharya like Bhaktisiddhanta Sarasvati Maharaj, there is no difference. His lectures are there. His teachings are there. Bhaktisiddhanta Sarasvati Maharaj teachings is recommended by Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada to us one book. What is that book? Brahma Samhita. Yes, Brahma Samhita we all should read. It's so difficult, tough English. Still we should read again and again so that we understand. And Bhaktivedanta Swami, our spiritual master, used to say, when my spiritual master used to give lectures and discourses, I used to attend every time, but I'm not used to understand what he's speaking. Still, with so much faith and love, I used to sit in his discourses. Like that he used to say. See, Prabhupada is a pure devotee. He used to understand everything. But we don't understand. But reading again and again, taking help from others, we'll understand. Bhaktisiddhanta Sarasvati Maharajula varu 1937 జనవరి 1వ తారీఖున ఈ భౌతిక లోకం నుంచి పరమపదించారండి. ఆయన పరమపదించటానికి ఆవిర్భవించటానికి తేడా ఏమీ లేదనమాట, రెండు ఒకటే. అలాంటి ఆచార్యుల వారికి రెండు ఒకటే. ఆయన ప్రత్యక్షమయ్యారు, మళ్ళీ అప్రత్యక్షమయ్యారు అన్నమాట, మాయమయ్యారు అంతే. సూర్యుడు ఏ విధంగా అయితే ఉదయిస్తాడో సూర్యోదయం వేళ, సూర్యుడు ఏ విధంగా అయితే అస్తమిస్తాడో సంధ్యా సమయంలో, అదే విధంగా ఆచార్యులు పుడతారు, మరల తిరోగమిస్తారన్నమాట. కానీ వాళ్ళు ఎల్లప్పటికీ వాళ్ళు అదే విధంగా ఉంటారు. ఆధ్యాత్మిక లోకంలో వాళ్ళకి ఒక ఉన్నతమైనటువంటి స్థానం ఉంటుంది. మనం అందరం ఆ లోకానికి వెళ్ళి వారి యొక్క సాంగత్యాన్ని మనం అందరం కూడా తీసుకోవాలని నేను ఆశిస్తూ కోరుకుంటున్నాను. ఎవరికన్నా ఏమన్నా సందేహాలు ఉంటే అడగండి, ఒకటి రెండు చెప్తాను. ఇఫ్ ఎనీబడి హాస్ గాట్ ఎనీ డౌట్స్ ఐ విల్ బి ఏబుల్ టు ఆన్సర్. 1 minute is there, 1 or 2 minutes is there for me. Any questions? Yes, Mataji. How they can disappear? Yeah, good question. They disappear means it's not like that. In the films, they'll show he's there immediately. He was disappeared means he's not there. This body is not. No, they leave this body and go, but their body is so spiritualized, such a way that if you keep an iron rod in the fire, all the qualities of the fire will be catched by an iron rod. Yes or no? In the same way, because the Acharya stayed in that form also got spiritualized. That's why we don't do crimination for the body of a spiritual master, the divine body of the spiritual master. Rather, we'll build a Vrindavan, a Samadhi for them. Because they are still spiritual. The body is still spiritual. They appear that the soul of the spiritual master is leaving the body, but still they are there. Their body also spiritualized, because those many years, that much potency of the spiritual master stayed in the material elements, in the form of a material body. So that body also will be spiritualized. You got my point? Okay. ఆ దేహం కూడా ఆధ్యాత్మికమైపోతుందన్నమాట. ఇనుము ముక్కలకి అయస్కాంతం అతికిచ్చామనుకోండి, ఆ ఇనుము ముక్క కూడా అయస్కాంతంలో అయిపోతుంది కదా. ఆచార్య వచ్చి ఆ దేహంలో ఉన్నందువలన, ఆధ్యాత్మిక దేహంలో ఉన్నందువలన ఆ దేహము కూడా ఆధ్యాత్మిక పరంగా అయిపోతుంది అన్నమాట. అందువలన ఆ దేహానికి అంత్యక్రియలు చేయకుండా అదే విధంగా ఉంచి వాళ్ళకి సమాధి చేసి బృందావనం చేస్తారన్నమాట. వాళ్ళు ఆచార్యులు ఎక్కువ నోటి నుంచి కానీ కళ్ళ నుంచి కానీ వాళ్ళు బయటికి వెళ్ళిపోతారన్నమాట. ఆ దేహం నుంచి వాళ్ళ యొక్క స్పిరిచువల్ దేహంతో వెళ్ళిపోతారు. వాళ్ళు మన కంటికి కనిపించేటటువంటి ఒక భౌతిక దేహాన్ని అక్కడ వదిలేసి వెళ్ళిపోతారన్నమాట. వాళ్ళ స్వదేహంతో వాళ్ళు వెళ్ళిపోతారు. అంతకాలం ఆ దేహంలో వాళ్ళు ఉన్నారు కదండి, భౌతిక దేహంలో. ఆ భౌతిక దేహం కూడా ఆధ్యాత్మిక పరమైపోతుంది అనమాట. ఏంటంటే అయస్కాంతం కినుకు ముక్క అతుక్కుని ఉంటే అది కూడా ఎలాగ అయస్కాంతం అయిపోతుందో, అదే విధంగా అన్ని రోజులు ఆ ఆచార్యుల వారు ఆ దేహంలో ఉన్నారు కాబట్టి దానికి అంత్యక్రియలు చేయకుండా దానికి ఒక బృందావనాన్ని చేస్తామన్నమాట. ఆ దేహం కూడా అదే విధంగా ఉంటుంది. ఆ విధంగా వాళ్ళు ఈ లోకం నుంచి తిరోగమిస్తారన్నమాట, పరమపదిస్తారు. వాళ్ళకి తెలుసు అండి, వాళ్ళకి తెలుసు. వాళ్ళకి తెలుసు అన్నమాట. డిసైపుల్కి తెలియదు, మనకి తెలియదు. గురువు గారికి మాత్రమే తెలుసు అన్నమాట. ఆయన ఎప్పుడు ఉండాలి, ఎప్పుడు వెళ్ళాలి అనేసి వాళ్ళకి అన్నీ తెలుస్తాయి అన్నమాట. ఉంటారు. ఆచార్యుల వారు చైతన్య మహాప్రభుల వారి సంకీర్తన ఉద్యమంలో గౌడీ వైష్ణవులందరూ కూడా వెళ్ళి చేరతారన్నమాట. సంకీర్తన ఉద్యమంలో ఆ లోకంలో అక్కడ ఉంటారన్నమాట. వాళ్ళ ఆధ్యాత్మిక లోకంలో ఒకటేసారి మంజరి కింద ఉండగలుగుతారు, ఆచార్యుల కింద ఉండగలుగుతారు అన్నమాట. వాళ్ళు 2 విధాల కింద ఉండగలుగుతారు. అది మనకి ఎలా అనేది మనకి అంత చిక్కదు, ఎప్పటికీ అంత చిక్కదు, కానీ వాళ్ళు ఉండగలుగుతారు అన్నమాట.
Bhaktisiddhanta Swami Prabhupada. Jayo Bhaktisiddhanta Swami Prabhupada. Bhaktisiddhanta Swami Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. Samsara dhava nalalidaloka tranaya karunya ghana ghanatvam praptasya kalyana gunarnavasya Vande Guru Shri Charanaravindaam Vande Guru Shri Charanaravindaam Mahaprabhu Kirtana Nritya Gita स्वादित्रमाद्यान् मनसोरसेना रोमाञ्चकाम्पाशुतरङ्गभाजो
सुतरङ्गभाजो
वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्दम्
वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्दम्
वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्दम्
वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्दम्
श्रीविग्रहाराधन नित्यनाना शृङ्गारतन्मन्दिरमर्जनाद
विग्रहाराधन नित्यनाना शृङ्गारतन्मन्दिरमाजनाद
युक्तस्य भक्तंश्च नियञ्जतोऽपि
युक्तस्य भक्तं च नियुञ्जतोऽपि
वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्दम्
वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्दम्
वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्दम्
वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्दम्
चतुर्विधा श्रीभगवत्प्रसादा स्वादनतृप्तां हरिभक्तसङ्गा
चतुर्विधा श्रीभगवत्प्रसाद स्वादन्नत्रीतान् हरिभक्तसङ्गान्
कृत्वैव तृप्तिं भजत सदैव
वैव प्रीतिं भजत स्वदैव
वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्दम्
वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्दम्
वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्दम्
वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्दम्
श्रीराधिका माधवयोरपारा माधुर्यलीला गुणरूपनाम्ना
राधिका माधवयोरपारा माधुर्यलीला गुणरूपनाम्ना
प्रतीक्षणास्वादनलोलुपस्य
प्रतीक्षणास्वादनलोलुपस्य
वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्दम्
वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्दम्
वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्दम्
वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्दम्
निकुञ्जयो नो रतिकेलिसिद्धै यायालिभिर्युक्तरापेक्षणीया
निकुञ्जयो नो रतिकेलिसिद्ध्यै यायालिभिर्योतिरपेक्षणीया
तत्रातिधाक्षादतिवल्लभास्य
तत्रापि दाक्षातिवल्लभास्य
वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्दम्
वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्दम्
वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्दम्
वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्दम्
साक्षात् हरित्वेन समस्तशास्त्रे उक्तस्तथा वाव्यतैव सद्भिः
साक्षादरिद्वेन समस्तशास्त्रे सुक्तस्य कावाजतैव साध्वी
किन्तु प्रभूया प्रिय एव तस्य
किन्तु प्रभोर्या प्रिय एव तस्य
वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्दम्
वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्दम्
वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्दम्
वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्दम्
यस्या प्रसादात् भगवत्प्रसादो यस्या प्रसादान्न गति कुतोऽपि
यस्या प्रसादा भगवत् प्रसादो यस्या प्रसादान्न गति कुतोऽपि
ध्यायांस्तु वांस्तस्या यशस्त्रिसन्ध्या
ध्यायान्सु वांस्तस्या यस्य श्रीसन्ध्या
वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्दा
वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्दा
वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्दा
वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्दा
प्रभुपदा जयो प्रभुपदा प्रभुपदा श्रीला प्रभुपदा
जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा
जयो भक्तिसिद्धान्त स्वामी प्रभुपदा भक्तिसिद्धान्त स्वामी प्रभुपदा
जय भक्तिसिद्धान्त स्वामी प्रभुपदा भक्तिसिद्धान्त स्वामी प्रभुपदा
जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 प्रभुपाद
जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 प्रभुपाद
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
राम राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.